The words you whisper to yourself are building your destiny or slowly dismantling it. Every desire, every failure, every so-called fate, all begin with one quiet decision. How will I speak to myself when no one else can hear? Because if your mind is a battlefield, then self-talk is your weapon. And most people, they're unarmed. We all want something. Peace, strength, respect, love, power, purpose. But wanting is not enough. The Stoics knew this. Epictetus, once a slave in Rome, told us plainly, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. But how can you become what you have not spoken into existence? The mind must be commanded. It must be trained, like a warhorse that once ran wild, and the reins are your words. We do not lie to ourselves with fantasies. We do not chant hollow affirmations hoping the world will bend. No, we tell the truth, but we choose which truth to focus on. You were not born broken. You were born incomplete. And every day, through discipline, through fire, through hardship, you are forging what you desire, not through wishful thinking, but through internal clarity. The Stoic does not say, I hope things will work out. They say, I will endure whatever comes. I will face it with honor. I will not be ruled by fear. That is self-talk. That is inner alignment. And that attracts everything that matters. Marcus Aurelius, ruler of an empire drowning in betrayal and war, still found time to write to himself. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. He didn't write for us. He wrote to command his mind, to remind himself what mattered when everything else was collapsing. We too must write, speak, think, not like victims, but like sculptors, shaping our mind with every internal word. The world is not obligated to hand you peace, but your self-talk? That is your kingdom. You either rule it or it rules you. So what should we say to ourselves? Not I will succeed, but I will persist. Not I am perfect, but I am improving. Not I deserve more, but I will earn more by becoming more. We will not beg the universe to give. We will become worthy of what we seek. And if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, we remain. Strong, unshaken. The secret isn't magic. It's not the law of attraction. It's the discipline of internal speech, choosing thoughts that align with reason, with virtue, with strength. Tell yourself this, I do not need easy, I need clarity. I do not chase, I prepare. I am not entitled to the outcome, I am committed to the path. And when failure knocks, I rise, always. Because the Stoic does not dream of desire. They become what desire is drawn to, resilient, rational, red-nosing. So speak to yourself like someone you would follow, not with pity, but with precision, not with arrogance, but with authority. You are not what you feel, you are what you repeatedly say to yourself and what you do when no one is watching. And if you master that, you will attract not just what you want, but what you were meant to become.